we'll see what they have for an encore here tonight. As Aliyah Boston and A'ja Wilson in the center jump circle, and we are underway from Indianapolis. Wilson coming off a masterful performance, 26 and 18, and Boston will take it right at her. Sets up Howard, the Commissioner's Cup MVP, has us on the board. She kind of slowly worked her way in, as there's the head coach of the Aces, Becky Hammond. And here is Boston right up the middle, untouched.
Well, he's talking about.
Here's Kelsey Mitchell, flips it to Howard, who lays it in. And Indiana's offense humming here in the opening 3 minutes. Las Vegas has opened up 0 for 3 with 2 turnovers on those opening 5 possessions. Here's A'ja Wilson, and she starts the scoring for the Aces.
Well, you got to make scoring tough for A'ja Wilson. It does count there.
Fever getting.
You're not getting a slice of that pie, are you, Pat?
So far, the check hasn't arrived. Here's Aliyah Boston.
Really does that with a good rhythm.
Lob inside, Wilson, deep position, saw a double team, kick out Jackie Young for a triple.
A'ja Wilson doesn't lead the team in assists. Young and Chelsea Gray, but she is a willing passer.
Here's Mitchell left wide open, and Mitchell cashes in with a 3. All sorts of space for A'ja Wilson, and she takes advantage. Yep. Here is Boston's size advantage, can't finish underneath, into a triple team, bounces for Howard, patience, and a finish. She hit 3 threes in that win on Tuesday, her high on the season. Mitchell, shifty, gets to the rim.
Oh, it's the re-screen by Boston, and then
Boston driving on Wilson, gets position and lays it in.
I mean, one-on-one.
Indiana lost a double-digit second quarter lead in that one. Lloyd whips it inside to a cutting Wilson.
Yeah, the fitness of A'ja Wilson and the burst up the floor.
All A'ja Wilson for Las Vegas, 10 of their 14.
Snaking that step-up screen.
Wilson trying to locate Boston. Beautiful pass, and Boston cashes in.
I think Stephanie White has done a fantastic job getting KK Timpson quality minutes as the season has gone on. This is a rookie who's got tremendous skill and upside.
Evans left alone and knocks down a corner 3. Evans was brought in the offseason after 4 years from Chicago. Promises to play a big role in the story of that Las Vegas bench this year. McDonald off balance, responds with a mid-range jumper.
Issue.
McDonald turns the corner and gets to the rim.
If you anticipate that dribble handoff, then you get out of position.
She's yet to really get going here for Las Vegas, Jewel Lloyd.
Oh, good read.
Double team inside, it goes to Timpson.
If you're going to double team and rotate, then you got to drop down on the backside. Aliyah Boston really doing a good job staying attached on that screening action.
Gamecock on Gamecock, and Wilson draws the foul and an and 1. McDonald back on the attack, lays it in, right around Wilson. That's Boston's 5th rebound here tonight. He is 6th in the league on the glass coming into the night. Mitchell, beautiful pass, 2 more for Boston.
She's had 2 offensive fouls too, off the ball.
Mitchell finds Boston and gets it to go.
I mean, it's a clinic right now.
Young too strong inside. Howard had it and lost it. Look at Alyssa Smith hit the deck. Gains possession here for the Aces, and Wilson makes Indiana pay.
15 of the 22 belong to A'ja Wilson. Oh my goodness, come on! That's ridiculous! So much fun.
Consistent success that the Fever had with her as Wilson banks it home, 13 straight. Kelsey Mitchell aggressive in the first quarter off the screen and knocks down a 3.
I mean, just absolutely rolling. Anything Indiana wants in the ball screen coverage, they're able to get. Look at this right here, wide open.
Mitchell right up the gut, hand off Howard.
You can get a 3-on-2 or a 2-on-1 on the other side of the zone.
Oh, nearly jumping the passing lane. Young pulls up and connects. So it's an 8-1 run to start the third quarter here for Las Vegas. Bounce pass inside. Mitchell lays it in. Pretty finish.
Okay, finish. I think I want to put a GoPro on Kelsey Mitchell's head and see what it looks like up close.
Wilson spinning. Bank shot is good and a foul. Not on the floor here for the Fever. A'ja Wilson trying to take advantage. Wilson crossing over. Wilson hangs. Wilson finishes.
Oh boy, here she comes.
22-point lead down to 13, and it took less than 4 minutes. Lexi Hull, a much-needed answer for Indiana. Howard driving into Stokes, ducks in, shot too strong. Howard got a piece. Hull hits the deck, kick out. Here is Kelsey Mitchell. Hull in the center jump circle. Young feet inside. Wilson one-on-one over Howard, but leaves it short. Hull, kick ahead. Mitchell off to the races. Look at the pressure in the backcourt. They get it into Evans. You don't often see that by a team up by 18, and it pays off.
I bet there's going to be close to 80,000 fans in attendance at WNBA arenas tonight. I'm just guessing. I'm just throwing that number out there. I mean, you got a significant lead, right? You want to make sure you keep that lead.
Here's Kelsey Mitchell from the mid-range.
Pin down to the elbow is almost automatic with her left hand.
The Aces as a team have just 8 assists.
I'm sorry, she's not off the floor. She started Sophie Cunningham.
Here's Colson on the drive, hesitation, and a finish.
She's done it a couple times. You could tell she's a pro.
Here is the vet finding some space and knocking it down.
The end of the quarter.
Here is Aliyah Nye splashing home a triple. That's what she does. He is a sharpshooter, and Colson will just dribble out. Shot clock down to 3. Gray pulls up and hits.
Her first basket.
Surprised by the move. Life in professional sports, certainly the WNBA moves fast. And her former teammate, Aliyah Boston, gets inside and finishes through her.
Well, Boston picked up that 4th foul pretty early in the third quarter.
Oh, catch and shoot, connects. Indiana on the verge of 2 dominant wins against 2 of the most talented teams in the league. Without their best player, as Smith ducks in and finishes. Fever felt like they let one slip a couple weeks ago in Las Vegas. This has been resounding here this evening. And Boston gets the bounce. This is by the book how you have to do it if you're the Fever, as Kirsten Bell knocks down the 3. You don't have Kelsey. Fever have had balance and great defense here tonight. McDonald off the screen, Boston 2 more.
There's her 20, and I'm sure Stephanie White's going to get her out. Good D by Mitchell.
Cross-court pass, here is Mitchell knocking down a 3.
Wow.
A 16-game losing streak is over. The Fever earned their first victory over the Aces since 2019. And by holding the Aces to 26% shooting, it's the lowest a Fever opponent has shot in 15 years.